What is going on, guys? Boy Kilo X on. So welcome to a new series where I take a attacker and a defender from Rainbow Six that could be in a game. These are possibilities from the community. I've heard these on live streams. I've come up with them. These two are my own, so don't say it's yours because I thought of these. But yeah, these are from the community, my ideas, and then Cleed Gaming, who actually, basically made the video be what it is. Because he was kind enough to loan me some of his old gameplay. So I'm going to be using his old gameplay. So these are gameplay from when he first started his YouTube channel, also from when Rainbow Six Siege launched. So the video you see in the background is from pre-patches and all that jazz on PS4. Thank you, Cleed, for helping me out with this video. So the first operator we're taking a look at is Tactician. I chose South Korea for this operator because we do not have any of them from there. And last time I checked, from the DLC list, we don't have any. We have one from Japan, Brazil, and America. So this will be from South Korea. The attacking operator will be from the 707th Special Mission Battalion, which is the special forces of that country, similar to Green Berets, Delta Force, SEALs, those kind of things. So that's your operator, because we have like Spetsnaz and stuff like that. So the gadget that this operator would have would be an EOD drone. You can also call it the EOD bot, something similar to that. Now here are the functions. So these functions would be carrying breaching charges. So it'd be able to carry a breaching charge to a wall, place it on the wall. It won't be able to climb walls, so it can't put it up really high, but you'd be able to put a charge there. So in addition to being able to place charges, it has a master key to disable traps, including the bear traps and the Kapkan traps. This would not really do any damage towards humans. I made it so it's a low power. It fires like rubber rounds, so it'll destroy a trap. But it would only do like 2 damage, like some ridiculously low number, so it doesn't become like a gun truck, sort of similar, sort of like Twitch's, except Twitch only does 10. But you can still take people out. This is not what this is for. We do not want it to be something like that. And this would also have a camera on it, so it can scout out rooms similar to the drones. It wouldn't be able to jump and all that stuff, but it's more versatile because it has the crane arm with the camera, so you can also see above like a breached hole or something like that. Again, you can't shoot through it. But yeah, that's the drone. Counters to this are being shot, blown up, all that jazz. So, it can basically be destroyed pretty easily. Sort of like the drones, except this one has a function. So, his secondary gadget, the operator, would have a breaching charge. So, addition to the drone, it also have a breaching charge. However, I also thought about swapping it out for a nitro cell, considering the fact that an EOD drone would be easier to place a nitro cell. So I did think about this. So I might actually give him, like, pick your poison, breaching charge, nitro cell, whatever you want to go down that route with. I wanted a nitro cell, but I kind of figured that because almost all attacking operators use breaching charges, it would just make sense. His primary weapon would be the ACR, the Advanced Combat Rifle. This is basically the most popular gun in any video game. It's almost in every game or in some variant. So Battlefield is a big one. It was also in the Call of Duty games. Ghost Recon was in there as well, and it was in a couple other games. God, I played so many games. It's in a lot of games. And then the secondary would be the FN Mini-Me, which is a LMG. This one can be very versatile, though. Versatile, I'm dumb. So this one has a little bit more customization in the sense of optics and lasers. You can't put like a suppressor on it because that kind of ruins the point of the gun. However, you can put on the compensator and the flash hider if you wanted to. So in addition to being able, put the optics, laser, that jazz, you can adjust the magazine. Now, in real life, it can go with either a stick mag, so it can go with like an M16 magazine, It can go with a box magazine, which sits on the side and can carry belts. It can also, however, just go belts only and carry 100-round belts. So you have the option, you can carry either 30-round magazines for your FN Mini-Me, if that's how you want to go down the route, or if you want to go full machine gun. His secondary would be the Browning High Power, a classic gun. A lot of you probably know what that is. So for our defending operator, we are going with Glitch. He is from South Korea. His unit is called SOCOR, which is the Special Operations Command Korea. So similar to SOCOM, which is the Special Operations Command in America, they have the Korean version because America has trained South Korea. Gadget is a EMP strip. Now these are strips that you can place on windows, doorways, walls, whatever you want to do. And these basically create a small field of EMP. So it's not going to be like, mutes little charges that can, disable everything. It's not going to be like that because A, you can see them, and B, they just really don't work well, in my opinion. This trap would not actually, make him obsolete, but it would just add another layer for the defending operators to defend against drones. So the primary function of this gadget is to destroy drones and disrupt, not disrupt communications, but disrupt breaching charges and stuff like that. Now, because this can be placed on walls, you can't actually place a bandit charge because it would shock it. So this is one of those gadgets that you would place on, say, the top of a wall or something like that, and it would just block the charges in a certain area. Now you can also place this on the bottom of a window, so if an operator tries to place a charge there, if a drone touches it, it'll be destroyed. It's not going to be like a stasis field where if you go even near it, it'll destroy it. This is more of a disruption device, and the operator would get, I chose 3 because you don't want it to have 4 or 5 because then you can start placing those everywhere. But if it only has 1 and that's primary function is just to disrupt, it really doesn't do that good of a job. Because I believe Mute can place 4 of them. So I thought 3 of them would be a pretty decent idea. Now his secondary gadget would be, you can go shield, you can go nitro cell. Those are the 2 I chose. Primary weapon would be the PDW-R. If you're familiar with the Ghost Recon franchise, that has that in it. It's that weird funky looking Magpool looking. It's a funky looking gun. Just look it up. It's also in the Battlefield franchise, so if you're familiar with it in BF3 or BF4, it's a pretty decent gun. It fires the 5.56 cartridge, so it fires a rifle cartridge, but it goes at a shorter range due to its small, compact size. So similar to Jaeger's M416 carbine. So it does a little bit more damage than the PDWs, or the submachine guns, my bad. But it just hits a little, but it just has that lower range than a full-on assault rifle. So a pretty decent gun for the defending team. Now his other weapon I chose would be the MP9, which is another submachine gun. It's more of a machine pistol in the sense of it carries a pistol-sized magazine. So there is that. So a pretty decently small PW they can carry as well. So his secondary I chose would be a M9. I don't think there are any M9s in the game, so I just went with that. Just add another layer of new stuff to the game. But yeah, so these 2 operators would have 2 armor and 2 speed. Now they'd be pretty quick to get to the objective if needed to, but they're not the most tanky operators, so they're not going to be a bullet sponge like Tachanka or Kapkan or Montagna. They're not going to be bullet sponges, but they're going to do the job. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Cleed, so much for letting me use your gameplay. Check out Cleed for more awesome gameplays. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.